Good morning and welcome to another flight with Jenkins Aviation. You'll never guess where we are this morning. Well, I'll tell you, we're in Germany. And I've just loaded in, but it looks like I might be on top of the roof at the legendary Nürburgring. Nearly couldn't say it then. So we're ready to go. Rotors are rotoring. Get a bit of power on. See if we can get off the ground. We're off the ground. See if we can set the trim a little bit so we're automatically hovering. Let's have a look outside. Go back inside for a minute and let's pull up on the collective and fly away. I don't know whereabouts on the Nürburgring we are. If we are at all. Ooh. Still struggling with the controls on this, to be honest. Yeah, that is the start finish. So if I turn around now, I should get my bearings and know where I am. So I think that's the GP track. And right in the centre of the screen, right on the nose of the chopper now, that's the start of the Nordschliefe. This is beautiful. See if we can drop a bit of height, just drop down on the power. And then we'll, as much as we can, we'll follow the Nordschleife track. Should be dropping a bit of altitude now. Yeah, that's the track, winding its merry way through the trees. Sort of disappears from view a bit between the trees, and then pokes its little eyes out again so you can see it. Just trying to get my skills a little bit better so I can follow tracks a little bit better. Well, this is the tight right hand of it, so you've got the gravel trap on the right hand side there. Yeah, I can't do as tight a turn as I should be able to. I think that area is called Flugplatz. Oh! Yeah. My skills aren't there yet, so you'll have to forgive me. There's the track on the left. Don't want to go in the trees. With my controller, I'm not sure whether my controller's sticking a little bit, because I am struggling getting the power right. It is a great view. of, I think, a track that's around about 13 miles long. If you just race at the track like we do, what you're missing is all these surroundings. Yeah, it's the tight turns I'm struggling with, really. And I don't know why I'm gaining so much height, because I've not added power. But yeah, interesting to see. When you only see the track, it's interesting to see the surrounding areas. Right below me now is the right-hander before the start of the straights, where you need to get on the power quickly. And I think I'm right in saying there's another right-hander right under my rotors now, which is the start of the main long uphill straight. Here through the real forested area. I suppose I'm not doing too bad for a newbie pilot. So this is all uphill here through the forest. Look at how mountainous it is. And it is a public road, so can have private cars on it, race cars. If we can slow it down a little bit so I can take this corner a little better. That's better. Now coming up to below us, now to the left, is the carousel. I'm just going to have to take a little bit of time just to get back on track. So there's the carousel, the first carousel, the main one. Trying not to go too fast, but I am a little bit erratic. And wends its way up the hill. Now we start going down. Quite like this section, quite a flowing section. Over the curbs in this area. Hug the right hander there and get on the power early. And you'll see, you know, we're going quite a bit of the downhill section this. So even though there's twists and turns, you can get some real serious speed going on. What a view. Didn't realise it was so close to the main road in certain areas. I know there's some great places to view the race from, but when they do like the 24 hours and things like that. And then until I watched, I can't remember what the name of the film is, with the two main characters are Nicky Lauda and James Hunt. Might be Speed or something like that. Until I watched the film, when I was a kid, I knew that Nicky Lauda had been burned and lost his, well, he lost at least one of his ears. But I didn't know it had happened at the Nürburgring. And in the film, if it's true to life, it happened on a weekend when Niki Lauda was making a play to have the race cancelled due to safety reasons. And I think the main issues were that the track's that long, they couldn't have enough safety people knocking about for accidents. And then Niki Lauda had an accident, his car set on fire and he was caught inside the car for I don't know how long. I think they do that bit really well in the film. But it is brutal, but it just shows you what great tenacity he had in his recovery coming back from the issues. I think that may be the Göttingen Strait. Yeah, because there's the bridge. And now we're coming back. So this is the longest straight on the track, the Göttingen. And then you've got like a few twists and turns at the end. Maybe you call it a bit of chicane. And then you come back through onto the start-finish straight. And over the line for a fantastic lap. And then if I can do, I'm just going to turn it round and land back where I started. Like I say, it's not going to look good because I'm not that good, but just start dropping the power and see if I can just put it down right on the H for helicopter. Straighten it up a little bit. Power's at 40. It keeps going up and down even though I'm dropping the power. Lidner Hotel, Nürburgring Congress. So, coming down nice and slowly. I don't know how many feet above ground level we are. But this should be a fairly nice landing. Move it forward a little bit of power, drop the power, take a look at the shadow really, and we're down. Power off. I think you'll agree. That was a fairly successful flight. So, thanks for joining me on what was a tour of the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Thank you for flying with Jenkins Aviation. We hope you enjoyed your flight as much as we did. And we hope to see you again very soon. Adios, arrivederci, ta-ra for a bit.